You guys want to hear a rant? Of course you do. So, to preface the rant I'm about to undertake you need to know that I suffer from social anxiety and bipolar disorder. It's not classic bipolar, but it's really ridiculous mood swings for no reason. I get easily overwhelmed. It doesn't take very much to trigger me to have an extreme emotion, or freak out at things that probably most people wouldn't freak out about. Sometimes I get really fucking pissed off really easily. Sometimes I get really overwhelmed by, changes that I don't want to happen, and I really overreact on that. But my rant is about the way mental illness is stigmatized in our society, and it's so misunderstood and misconstrued, and people that do not even suffer from it want to tell you how you're supposed to act and how you're supposed to feel and how you should just get over it. It isn't that simple. It's not that simple, motherfuckers. If you've never suffered with it, if you've never dealt with it, then you don't know. People will see you having a freak out or one of your worst moments, and a lot of times the only thing they react with, they don't want to help you. They just want to get as far away from you as possible. And I understand it's freaky to see somebody go through an episode like that, but you need to understand it's not something they're choosing to do. It's not something they're doing because they're a damn drama queen. It's because you legitimately have issues controlling strong currents of emotion and feelings. You worry about the stupidest fucking shit. I worry about the stupidest fucking shit, and I really, really hate it. One of my worst things is that certain people whom I live with, who shall remain unnamed, believe that if I'm wanting to take a Xanax, it's because I want to get fucked up, or, that I'm overreacting, and instead of trying to do something to help, people want to sit there and accuse you and hold grudges for you for stuff that happens when you're in the midst of dealing with these struggles and dealing with these issues. You gotta realize that it's not that simple. It's not that I don't want help. It's not that I don't want to change. It's not that I'm purposely trying to inconvenience you. It's a illness that I deal with. It's a condition that I deal with. It's a condition that many people deal with, and I'm not just talking about my own. I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about myriads of people who experience this, and they experience suicidal tendencies, and as if, I've had issues with self-mutilation as well, and people want to get mad at you and pissed off at you for it. I've had people get pissed off at me for it, and it's like, I'm not just some emo, whiny little bitch. I have legitimate concerns. I have legitimate issues, And it seems like people make light of mental illness. If somebody commits suicide, you see all kind of posts about how they're a fucking coward. You know, fuck you. Fuck you if that's what you think. Because I've been that depressed. I've been down there spiraling so far down that I just thought, you know what, I might as well just take a goddamn handful of pills. You get ostracized, you get labeled an emo, you get made fun of for it, you get stigmatized for it. You know, if you have a meltdown and somebody sees you and you do things that are fucked up, yeah, they're fucked up. Yeah, I don't excuse it. I don't make excuses for it. But then they want to label you as crazy and distrust you and act like you're some kind of maniac just because you have a mental illness. You know, I'm on my meds now. I've sought help. But then if you've sought help, if you've got your medicine, everything's supposed to be okay, right? The suffering's supposed to end, and you're supposed to automatically be better. And if you continually have these episodes, and if you continue to have struggles, then you're not working hard enough to change. You don't want to change. You're just saying that. It's just empty words. No, it's something that you deal with on a daily basis, every fucking day. You don't know when a downward spiral, a depressive phase is gonna hit you. You have no idea when it's coming. It could come at any moment and just send you into such a downward fucking spiral. And if you don't suffer with it, then you don't get it, and you have no damn business to judge anyone who does deal with it. You have no damn business. It's God fucking damn it. It pisses me off so much because it's seen as somehow different than a physical ailment. You know, if somebody had chronic seizures, you wouldn't fucking bitch at them for having a seizure and embarrassing you out in public. But if somebody has a strong current of emotion and starts to have a freak out, then you're gonna fucking just label them and judge them and say, oh, that's just being dramatic. You know, I don't even know what to say about this shit. I'm so fucking goddamn pissed off. And I have issues with self-medication. One of the ways I relieve my stress is to drink. And people don't understand that. And, you know, I've got people highly Christian in my life that want to get mad at me every time I have a beer, every time I have a drink. And you don't understand that when you're this fucking stressed out and anxiety ridden, and because I was too damn honest with my psychiatrist, they want to limit the amount of anxiety medicine they give me, so I suffer with stress all damn day. I worry about every fucking thing. People do not fucking get it. It is not all in your head. It's not something you can snap on and off. It's not something that you do purposely to get at other people like they think it is. And I'm not excusing any negative behavior or anything fucked up that I've done. I accept responsibility for my actions. I accept full responsibility for every action that I've ever done that was fucked up, that hurt somebody, that disrespected somebody. I take full fucking responsibility for it. But that doesn't mean that I need to have this negative stigma attached to me my whole fucking goddamn life. You know, people will say, oh, I don't know if I can trust you, you know. You know what? I don't know if I can fucking trust you either, you goddamn son of a bitch. it's just seen so much differently than a chronic ailment. Yeah, it might be an inconvenience for people to deal with. And I'm not talking about psychotic and going psychotic and, you know, beating the shit out of people. I'm talking about just currents of emotion where you might freak out, say things you don't mean, but you got to understand that not something that it's not something we consciously mean to do just to get at you, just to piss you off, just to inconvenience you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It's our feelings and our emotions, and it's not fully under our control. And we could seek help with it all our lives. It's a lifelong thing that I deal with all the time, every fucking day. And I'm doing my goddamn best. And the reason I'm writing on this, I've had people recently that just pissed me off so bad that when it feels like when you're in the worst stages of suffering with this, people want to say, well, there's just a certain point where you gotta let somebody help themselves. Well, you know what? There's also a certain point that when somebody's in the lowest valley, they need somebody to understand. They need somebody to understand and to empathize and to realize that I might be harsh with you. I might be harsh and angry, but you know what? I'm way harsher on myself than I am on anybody else. Man, it just pisses me off to no fucking end. Now that people are just ready to discard you. The only treatments out there, they want to send you to the damn 7th floor and pump you full of goddamn pharmaceuticals. And they think that that's the cure-all. And if this medicine if you're not completely normal, then you gotta try another one and add another medication to your list. You're gonna try this SSRI. Well, this is really handy. Well, you know what? I tried an SSRI. You know what? My dick didn't get hard for 5 days off of one dosage. Fuck an SSRI. Fuck it. Might be right for some people, not for me. And you tell them you have anxiety, the first thing they want to do is put you on an antidepressant that does not help with anxiety at all. I understand the concerns of a narcotic and getting addicted to it. But when you have anxiety the way that I do, you need something emergency, like a Xanax. It is a wonderful miracle drug that will ease the anxiety. Well, if you're angry, if you're worried about something, my Medicaid is about to fall through, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it back, but it's about to fall through. I don't know how things are going to turn out with it. My counselor and the medication I'm on is what's helped me in my recovery, and if I lose my Medicaid, I don't have the damn money to pay for all that shit myself. Because my anxiety prevents me from hardly even passing a damn job interview because I'm so awkward and fucking socially anxious. You have people though, you might just need to fucking get a job. You know what? If you knew how damn difficult it was for me to even go through a fucking interview process. I'm so sick and fucking tired of all the judgment. I'm sick and tired of being judged. I'm sick and tired of being misunderstood. I'm sick and fucking goddamn tired of it. That's it. I don't even know if I'm gonna goddamn publish this shit. It's just me bitching for however many minutes I've been bitching. Maybe somebody will appreciate it. Maybe somebody will fucking relate to what I'm saying. because god fucking damn it, it needs to be understood. Mental illness needs to be understood. It needs to be studied further, not just written off as genetic. It needs to be understood, the underlying causes for it, what it is, and to be accepted as a condition just as you would accept a physical condition, and not to be seen as something to ostracize somebody over or to lock somebody up in a hospital. And do you really committing somebody, you really think that that's going to help them? Really, do you think that if somebody's suicidal, putting them and locking them away, trapping them in a psych ward is really going to help them not be suicidal anymore? If you really think that, more power to you. You've probably never had thoughts of suicide if you really think that. Fuck it. I'm done.